Hi guys, Bolt here. Today we're starting a new series called Bootcamp. So basically, if you're new to Warno or new to RTS games in general, I can help you. Once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, I haven't really figured out a time schedule yet. I will take some of you guys that are fresh to these games and kind of just guide you through like my thought process whenever I want to jump into a game, how to build a division and whatnot. Basically answer any questions you might have. We'll dive into a game and after that we'll analyze the replay, you know, in the hopes to kind of help each other out and learn. And I actually learned some things as well, which was really interesting, which is that you can put 4 different types of infantry in the same building. I actually didn't know that. If you want to take part with these sessions, just join the Discord, and that's all you gotta do. So the way we do these bootcamp series is basically, first I introduce myself, everyone kind of introduces themselves, then we kind of talk about the basics, like how to build a deck or a division. When you start off into a match, what kind of are the important things to think about? So where on the map your units would do good, reading about the map, reading about good positions to hold, where to fall back if things kind of hit the fan. All that kind of stuff are kind of discussed. Then we jump into a match, we play through it, we play as best as we can. Then I go together with everyone that is watching on Discord, we go into the replays, and here we kind of do an analysis and kind of just try to learn from what we did right and what we did wrong. If you're brand new to this game, you're diving into a multiplayer match, what is the first thing that you look for? Or you think about?
The
terrain.
The good meet point where I would probably meet the enemy and complement my division, which is an infantry division.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Positions where I can hide ATGM and anti-air.
There's also positions on the map that aren't a conquest point, but are still very vital, like that city in the middle.
That's going to be a big fight over between that. I also see that there's a road on the bridge over that lake, so you're going to need to have something there to cover to make sure nothing comes across there.
This building in particular is evil.
Yep. You get like a 360 ATGM line of sight there.
Yep.
Okay, so high rises give more line of sight.
Yeah, if you hover over them with the line of sight tool.
Oh, wow.
So on the left here, this building, people ignore this city and it literally loses them the game. Put an ATGM there and then check the line of sight. Just even if you're up against VDV, going straight to Charlie is the best choice.
Okay.
When you are up against VDV, just bring AA and tanks, because that's 2 things they can't deal with.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing with the Russians. You need 1 T80 and you take out 5 of my AMXs.
Yeah, so let's do a quick little recap here. So we've got Osama and Roar left side. He obviously does a heli rush, so let's not even look at this. Here, Holtz is moving straight down. Like 2 tanks in the back, which is a good strat already. Man-pads in the front. He's got some infantry. Some more man-pads and infantry, another TAD and a helicopter. So he has AA and tanks. And he has a recon leading the charge. But look where he's going with all these units. I bet he's going basically to the middle. Yeah. Because this is where both of you will meet if you just fast move down. So if you go middle, what I do is always, at this point, just break off. Go to the sides and have a recon here. And just, you know, take cover at these trees. Yeah, so he's kind of just going for the middle. This is the fear of the unknown, right? He doesn't know you're not going there. So he's not going to just push you all out.
My plan was to hold like from the upper left corner from this perspective. Because with the forest and the building there, I can kind of dig in even if there's like heavy fighting in the sector.
But this is like map knowledge here. Even if you move down here, he's going to be mainly in the back. You can easily get infantry into these buildings. Quite easily, most of the time. Like an ATGM here. But he's already in there, you're kind of halfway, because this route is a long one. A really long one, you're going to have to go through here. The moment you peek out here, everything is going to shoot at you. On the right side, I think your general positioning was good. Like the exact half of the map is right here, down this line. But you're pushing a little bit further, but not too far. That's a good thing to do. This is, I would say, if you're going into a city, don't go for the small houses. It's like in the beginning, what I prefer in these towns, always just go for the high-rise first with everything, and then slowly creep through.
Also, what I see is don't force stack them in one zone.
Actually, yeah.
Just spread them out a bit, because then HE will hit them all.
No, you did pretty good here. Machine guns in the back, some support units, some range units. Obviously, you know, you can move them up a little bit more, but in general, you did nice.
I was just trying to avoid to not lose my side.
He's not gonna, like, the thing is also, people don't push as crazy as you think they should. They just don't know what else you have here. And also
Right.
look at this. Like as I said, $20 says he has nothing here.
Yeah, I know. I was too blindsided, too focused on the city. I mean, I could have easily pushed on the right side too because he had nothing there. I was tempted to do that, but I was just trying to practice my city. There was just so much happening in the city. I was just trying to practice and focus that. I'm just like, as long as I'm not losing, I'm getting valuable experience.
All right, so here's that push. So this came in about 5-6 minutes after, but by that time, like Holtz is all dug in, right? And it's French tanks that doesn't really help.
Yeah, I kind of just gave up. Now you're gonna see how my things just stopped responding to me completely. Right now I was clicking away. Just didn't want to respond.
Oh.
Also, they weren't obeying your orders. They weren't listening to your orders, huh?
Yeah, no, so now I'm trying to like individually clicking away. It just... That was the most infuriating moment. Because I probably clicked them wrong, so it just created like a really weird... I kind of gave up at that point and just sacrificed them all to see if I could soak up 80 gems.
The way you attacked with the tanks and the
It was really dumb.
what was the plan behind that?
The plan was that you wouldn't have visibility above the edge because I misjudged the whole recon. If you look at recon line of sight, you look at from his side now.
Yeah, that guy sees a lot.
But what I would have done to attack this, I would have let the infantry go first, and then the tanks stay on the edge and give fire support. The same with the autocannon APCs.
The issue with the is your T-80s could see back from there and just shoot. So
No, they can't see anything, dude.
They were shooting
I mean,
at me.
from here, even
Yeah,
there,
no,
they
I
have
was
a hard time.
driving them up the slope.
Yeah.
And from then they could shoot at the tanks on the bottom slope, but
Right.
I couldn't shoot at the stuff on the top. I could see it, but I couldn't shoot at it.
Yeah, again, like not a single supply truck.
T-80s are fucking bullshit.
That is the most important thing in the town because you run out of AT so quick.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's really kind of nuts. I don't know if I told you about this, but 50s or machine gun squads in general are really, really good.
Thank you. Yeah.
They just stun panic stuff really quickly.
I was even using my M113s with the 50 cals, positioning them so that they would be able to shoot the buildings and stuff.
What did you learn anything from this session?
Just getting familiar with all the stuff. I just needed to practice. And he just brought a bunch of BMP2s and just kind of wrecked me.
Yeah, that looks painful.
Fire support in the city, so
And like all these rockets, he like just brought everything. It's like a Hail Mary to stop my push because I was advancing and he was just like, oh hell no.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good there. I am really just surprised nothing is happening here. I always put like a couple units here. This is also like...
I was tunnel visioned on the city.
Yeah. No, with both cities. If you're on this side, let's say, I always go for 80 gems here, or manpads. And the same with this city. If you're just putting manpads here, that guy's not going to see them for the entire game. And he's just going to lose like 10 planes and wonder why he's losing planes. It's kind of weird. Because he's also only focusing on the sector. I literally played with a guy. And I said, okay, you're going for this town, right? He said, yeah. Then he only went here. We gave up on the town and we just lost the game.